That's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
It looks incredible.
The super cool thing about it is that it's all regular items.
So these Infineon wheels are brand new, so like all the prices are really high on the painted ones. But just the standard Infineon wheels are not that bad.
They might drop a bit lower as well over time.
Yeah, they're only going to get lower. Yeah, so if you're into a flat car, then this is a great option. Like the Werewolf in general looks really sick. Dude, if they keep coming out with amazing flat cars like this, I'm going to switch. Cause this
I still don't get why they don't release Octane hitboxes out, but that's a talk for another day, I guess. So in total, we end up on around 8 keys on PC and 6 keys on PS4.
This is kind of a themed one, but we didn't put it in the last slot for the crazy themed car because it actually looks really good. The House Lannister.
Yeah, from Game of Thrones. Crimson and gold. Cersei and Jaime Lannister car.
Yes, exactly. And it looks good. I'm really partial to gold and crimson designs.
The decal and the Burn Sienna Sepsim wheels are both kind of cheap. You can get them both for under 1 key. So in total, we end up on around 8 keys on PC and 4.5 on PS4.
Extra great deal on the PS4. Yeah, so this one's a little different, but we do get out of our community submissions, which keep sending us those because we definitely consider all the community submissions you put in both my Discord or sending to Moz. A lot of requests for snakeskin, so it seemed right to have finally a snakeskin design in this.
It's a bit of a darker one, I'd say.
Yeah, it is. Which I really like dark snakeskin designs. I think that looks the best. But then you got
I have way too many of those.
yeah, same actually. Sky blue Lobos. And that's going to really complete that nautical looking theme. I don't know why the Lobos look nautical. For some reason when they're that color, like it just looks like
I don't know.
It looks like a sea monster or something.
And it's surprisingly cheap as well. Like we're looking at only around like 1.5 keys on PC and around 3 keys on PS4. So I say that's fair.
This one is going to be, look out in my next videos because this is going to be my main. I'm pretty sure I'm switching to this one because I already love the Chronos. I already love Chronos wheels, and so something about the light blue with the pink.
Yeah, it's nice. What do you call it? The primary? Would you call it like Bordeaux? Maybe.
I've actually never heard of that color, so sure.
I might be completely in the wrong here.
I've never even heard of that. Is that a color, Moz?
Isn't
it? It is now.
I'm googling real quick. It's in the Cambridge English Dictionary, so I'd assume so.
Just look at this. The dude from Denmark knows English better than me. Well, the more you know.
It's kind of the same deal as with the previous Griffin car. The pink Octane cost double the price on PC compared to PS4, which kind of makes this big difference in the total price. So it is quite expensive on PC at around 13 keys or so, but it's around 8 keys on PS4, so we thought we might as well include it.
This was originally a titanium white Octane.
Yeah.
Titanium white Voltaic. It just didn't really fit the budget part of this video, so we had to redesign this one a little bit, but we still kept the spirit of what it was, I would say.
Yeah, we made a bit of a workaround.
You had to try out this new Tune Sketch Boost.
It's obnoxiously amazing, I'd say. If that's a sentence.
That's a great way to describe this show, I would say.
So we kind of replaced the wheels with Septims instead. In my opinion, a very underrated wheel.
Yeah, and titanium white, and it's still budget. So like there are wheels that are titanium white out there, and that are still like affordable, and obviously look great. So this one was your pick, and I do like it as well. It's definitely different.
You're skeptical.
I was a little skeptical, but you convinced me because it does look good.
Yeah, so the reasoning is I always tend to look for like car designs and setups that are different. And sometimes, to me, different, if not beautiful, just the fact that they're kind of obnoxious and weird looking can make them good over time in my eyes. So sometimes I tend to revert back to a car that's kind of weird, and people may not like it, but because it's so different, I kind of tend to like it over time.
Actually, that's a great philosophy because that really helps you develop your own personal style too. You know, you don't want to always be copying what everyone's doing.
Surprisingly cheap at around 2 keys on PC and 3 keys on PS4.
This is probably my favorite design I've ever seen with the SLK wheels because they're not easy wheels to design with because they're pretty clunky looking.
It's kind of odd as well, kind of unique, but again, I like that in the car, so I like it a lot.
The fact that it's lime, like I think the SLK works really well as lime. So originally this was the bubbly decal, which is like 25 keys on PC. So that wasn't really gonna fit our budget design. So we went with ripped comic, which is under a key, and I mean, look at the result. It looks great with the SLK, with the lime SLK.
There's a bunch of people messing around with it, so it's getting really popular, and I like it as well.
It makes this car so cheap. You'd have room to maybe think about getting a lime Octane. A lot of you really like the Dominus designs, and you know, we do too, so here's a Dominus.
We return to the Spiralis wheels.
Yes.
One of my all-time favorites, I'd say. The Cobalt
so
ones.
Good. It's up there for me as well. It's awesome, especially if you're interested in you know, ancient history. For sure. Again, we got the difference value. Like, this is going to be something that no one's using, and it looks so good. So you're going to really stand out if you.
It might not be right to say never see it in game, but very.
I'm pretty sure I've never seen it. But wait, we got another Dominus. Another great.
Oh, yes.
And another underused decal. The Panther, or whatever that is, looks really cool on it. Is it a Panther? I don't know what this decal is. It just looks cool.
A Panther? That's a shark, mate.
Oh, it's a shark?
It's cheap either way, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it really is. The best part of the show is the last one.
I just opened the link and it gets me every time.
This is just, it's just nasty, and it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's so gross, but it's amazing.
I want to get this.
At the same time.
Yes, I really want to get this because I've never seen a car so flawlessly designed around a topper. It's flawless.
And it's like the secondary color of the Spectre, so the lines that goes through the car exactly match up to the wheels, and like it's a perfect gradient from bottom to top. It's so perfect.
In fact, this may be the best design we've had on the show. It's funny and looks good and looks bad. How can you hit all three of those things? Looks good, looks bad, and is funny.
It's obnoxiously amazing. But in total, we end up on around 5 keys on PC and 4 keys on PS4. So, for a really gross-looking yet amazing-looking car, 45 keys is a pretty good price, I'd say. I'm gonna get this. That wraps up this second episode of our car design series. Thanks so much for watching and stopping by. If you're interested in researching a bit further into car designs and whatnot, you can check out my channel, Rocket League Car Designs.
And of course, we'll be back with more episodes and more themed episodes. This one was just another more amazing designs because we had so many for the first one. But our next episode